Oh, isn't this interesting? So now they want to tell us how long these physical discs last. All of a sudden, this is a subject. I've literally never heard about this the entire time I've been listening to music on CD or watching movies on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever or playing games on disc. Now, this is out here. Now, my first thought is this is to say, oh, well, they only last this long, so you should welcome the all digital future. Gamers don't want that future. Let's check this article out, though. Let's see. I could be wrong. Study reveals how many years PS5 and PS4 discs can remain usable. A study about the longevity of Blu-rays offers some insight into how long PS5 and PS4 owners can expect their physical discs to remain playable. Ever since Sony revealed it will stop manufacturing PS5 discs in 2028, Blu-ray discs have become a major topic of discussion in gaming communities. Gamers opposing Sony's decision argue that digital games do not offer the same ownership as discs, which can potentially remain playable for years. The view was supported by a study showing that over 90% of PS5 discs work offline, which is great. However, another study suggests that while discs may better guarantee ownership, they are fragile products that may not last long if neglected. Now, what I was going to say is, if there is a way to preserve them as long as possible, enthusiasts already know how to. And if you don't know how to, you can look it up and figure it out, and you should be fine. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's absolutely no way to stop them from degrading. You know what I'm saying? Now, read-only Blu-rays are not that resilient. According to a study by the Canadian Conservation Institute, read-only Blu-ray discs are expected to remain usable for 10 to 20 years. Okay, a read-only disc or Blu-ray disc ROM comes with a pre-recorded digital data, such as a movie or game. So based on CCI's observations, physical PS4 and PS5 discs may only last up to 2 decades. Well, we've got some stuff already that's that old, correct? I don't know about that. It's probably a way to make them last longer anyway. In a 2024 interview, a heritage information analyst at CCI said discs, whether they are optical discs or any other kind of media, are degrading from the day you get them. They explained that these, while the discs are could theoretically last more than 20 years, users should not bank on it. Well, in that case, it'd be like, the longer you have a cassette tape, people from cassette tape years or videotape years, sooner or later, possibly get jammed up in that VCR with a cassette player, messes the sound and picture up. Just gotta buy another one. And I don't think people have a problem with that. Part of the reason video game discs are harder to preserve is how they work. Since a BD-ROM game requires constant and consistent data transmission, even minor damage to a critical error could make the entire game unplayable. Well, wait a minute now. Don't they just store it on the drive? Like you put it in, it transfers the whole thing to the drive, and then you're good to go, correct? It's not like before when they had to constantly, access it or whatever. Blu-ray technology is more vulnerable to physical damage because data is stored on a fairly thin layer. The CCI noted that a study looking at the stability of Blu-ray media has shown that overall Blu-ray discs have a rather poor stability compared to some CDRs and DVD-Rs. I'll tell you this, I've only had one problem with a Blu-ray disc, and it may have been a DVD though. I can't remember. It was the 20th anniversary Transformers the movie release. And I bought that and loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I bought that a couple of years. It had to be around 2000. When was it? 2000. What year did the 20th anniversary Transformers the movie Blu-ray come out?
There isn't a 20th anniversary Transformers.
It's not a Blu-ray, it's a DVD.
The 20th anniversary edition came out on DVD in 2006. The Blu-ray
Okay.
version.
So, came out in 2006. And I remember I went to watch it after I moved. I moved a couple of years after 2006. And the DVD was warped. It was weird. It wasn't warped like this. It was warped in image. Like when I looked at it, I was like, what in the hell? And it had some brownness on it. And it looked all wavy and weird. And it did not play whatsoever. I had to throw it away. And I loved that. I loved it, man. It had some stuff on there. And I eventually bought like the 30th anniversary edition, something like that. Eventually bought that one. But yeah, that was my only issue. I don't know what happened to it. I'm not sure. I just don't know what happened to it. It may have been heat. Who knows? I moved a couple of times. Maybe I don't know what it was. But anyway, I bought another one. See what I'm saying? I bought another one. And I owned it. And it didn't just disappear. Okay, so the fact of the matter is, no matter what they tell us with this, gamers still don't care. They want their physical media. So this doesn't matter. Many gamers preserving their digital games as a physical copy use third-party Blu-ray discs, such as Verbatim. Interestingly, CMC Magnetics, which owns the Verbatim brand, claims the BDR 6XSL has been certified by TUV Rhineland Group. The data storage period can reach up to 70 years. Wow. That said, because Blu-ray technology is relatively new, there are not many reliable case studies to support or dispute such claims. Most accelerated aging simulations point to the same 10 to 20 year lifespan for many optical discs, some which exceptions for the discs preserved in so optimal conditions. So a lot of people knowing this information are just, when it comes to movies, they're going to burn them. They're going to burn them so they have another copy. So they'd be good to go. With the games, it's a little bit different. Well, not on PC, it's not a problem. But, for the consoles, it is. I think. Or it's harder, at least. The CCI experts list several best practices for Blu-ray discs. And let's see. Hold discs by the center hole and outer edge. Label discs with a water-based permanent marker on the clear inner hub. Okay. Avoid adhesive labels of any kind. Avoid plastic sleeves. Okay. Store discs vertically in standard-sized jewel cases. Vertically, huh? Why not that way? Interesting. Does it have more contact with the plastic case that way? Like, why? What was limited exposure to pollutants and light as much as possible. Now, I remember someone telling me to store records upright because they can warp. So maybe that's why, the weight of them on top of each other. Keep discs in a cool, dry environment. I figured that one. Maintain temperatures between 14 and 74 degrees Fahrenheit, and maintain relative humidity between 20 and 50%. Well, there you go, folks. Sony, we still want our discs. Post your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers.